Hey, what's up, CUZZIES? Matzo with Kiwi here, and we're back on that Skyrim, man. It's been a while. It's been a minute. It's been like a year. But yeah, I'm back, chilling. I managed to fix up the mods and all that kind of stuff. I fluffed around with it. I also may be doing some PC Skyrim. That's where I mainly play Skyrim now. It's because, oh my gosh, the mods are amazing. Ignore the uncensored bullcucker or bullshit. I was just too lazy. Well, I wasn't too lazy. I got up too late to make the thumbnail and stuff, so I just used an old one. I know, unprofessional Kiwi. Anyway, I'm gonna start an entirely new game. So let's drop that waiting screen. Bang schmegga ding dong. Let's drop that. Pull up the chat. Start up a new game, and hopefully, because it's pretty loud on my end. Hopefully, it's not as loud for the rest of y'all. Hopefully. Oh, it's been a while, Ps4 Skyrim. It's been a while. I feel like my microphone's further than it normally is. I'm gonna mute it for a sec. I think I must be sitting in a different spot. I have to be. Because like, everything's so different. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna mute it again because I'm gonna be rummaging around. Ah, there we go. Vendrick's Magic World. Learn poison magic. So that thine can kill them enemies and stuff. Yeah, look, I'm looking at the avatar. And he's looking ways away. New game. Oh, it's very dark. Is it supposed to be this dark? I'm not sure if it should be this dark. And I'm a simple kind of man. Hey, simple man's a good man. I'm not biased, not because I'm a simple man too. Not at all. Well, that's a lie. That's a damn lie.
Hey,
and we all know it.
You're finally awake.
How you doing anyway, Johnny?
Across the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you, Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice.
A sheep in wolves' clothing.
For you. Could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there.
Whoa! Whoa! Nelly! What has happened to my head? Okay.
What's wrong with him, huh?
I don't know, but he can't drive for shit. What the hell are you doing? Why is there a rock there? Why is there a rock there? What are we doing up here, guys? What is this?
Where are they taking us?
What has happened? Oh my god, what has happened?
This can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Right? This shouldn't be happening. We done broke Skyrim. We done broke Skyrim. Okay. Well then. That's unfortunate. Let's try that again. Oh my god, we done broke Skyrim. I have never encountered this before. This is the first time this has ever happened. This is weird and unusual. Maybe I've got like a mod that makes things prettier, I guess. And there was a rock in the way, maybe. I don't know. We'll start a new game again. But oh my god, what was that? It's a very nice rock you're standing on there, Aldwin. You know what we need? We need like an actual dragon in this game. Someone should do a mod that puts actual dragons in here. Wyverns are still badass. Not saying wyverns aren't badass, but dragons are just more badass because they have arms. Imagine, let's say a weapon-wielding, armor-wearing dragon. Not that they need it. The scales are supposed to be hard to steal anyway, but still, you know what I mean? That would be cool. Ooh, are you gonna show me PC screenies? I remember you telling me you had like the most beautiful looking Skyrim. Oh my god, it broke again. No, it didn't. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, avoid the rock. Avoid the rock. Please avoid the rock. Oh my god, the hardware's gone. Hardware's gone. Oh, we done broke Skyrim.
Hey, you. Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border.
Ooh, I'm awake, right? And I don't trust this driver.
Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy.
Oh my god. There's a rock where there shouldn't be a rock, I think.
You there, you and me.
What?
Be here. It's these stormcloaks.
Jeez, we shouldn't be here. We should not be here.
Oh, brothers and sisters.
Okay. I thought I'd done fixed it, but it's still broken. It's still really broken. We're going to have a look through our mods and see if there's anything that changes scenery. Oh my god. You reckon it could be a thing to do with, what's it called? I forget. AI. NPC AI is what I'm trying to say. Sorry. My brain doesn't work on an empty stomach. Right, I forgot about that smexy TV you had. You got the PlayStation Pro too, don't you? Nice. Nice. I may have to go into the waiting screen every now and then. Actually, what I might do is load Prisoner Modded. This may destroy the nah, I don't want to do it on that one because it'll destroy the freaking the game. It's already got mods on there. Let's try this one. There we go. I've got itchy nose. I don't remember if I got cheats on. I probably do. I mean, I'm a cheater. I like to cheat. What did you boost? I'm confused. Did you boost your, what's that thing? The graphics? That's pretty fancy if you managed to do that by yourself. Let's see if we have any new characters. Sometimes I do put, you know, them new characters, preset things that people do. Oh my god. I think this is why I stopped playing Skyrim. Well, I
Stormcloak.
stopped playing it on PS4. I started playing on PC.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
Why? I was gonna say, why are there people missing?
Lokir of Rorikstead. No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait.
They shot him in the leg and he insta died. What's an OS? Who am I? Who am I? Oh, we got like half giant things. I have a feeling that's going to screw with things. I might be too big to get through doors and stuff. Is there anything else in here? Ah, The Witcher. That looks nothing like Geralt. It's no elf. Looks like a green high elf. Alright. We're gonna stick with the normal ones. I like being Khajiit, but I hate the way hoods look on Khajiit. It's the only thing I didn't like about them. I might just avoid hoods altogether then, and just be a Khajiit. Because I love their night vision. But hey, let's make a wolf-looking character. Operating system. Oh, nice. Johnny's a smart cookie. No stop. Let's try and make a... Whoops. I guess we could actually extend that out. Ah, it doesn't extend any further than that. Jeez. I need a new controller. My controller done broken. Jaw forward. No, not jaw. Chin. Can't move the chin. Maybe it's in the mouth. There we go. Chin length. Chin forward. He's looking a little more wolfy. Let's change his ears. How do we change his ears? Can we change his ears? Oh, no, sorry. His ears are changed on the hair, isn't it? Actually, we can't do much with his ears. Alright, let's go 0 on all of that. Let's buff him up too. Cool, man. Sounds good. Eye shape. I need to make him look more wolfy. I'm not even sure if my avatar is working properly. It feels like it's doing weird stuff. Let me move it and then recalibrate. There we go. Is he... I think he's working now, maybe. I think maybe it was working before, but I just couldn't see. To me, it feels like his chin's freaking out, isn't it? Alright, let's change his eyes too. Whoopsie. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, controller. I need to give my controller a rest, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Matua Kitty. So not a manly name.
Trade caravans, Khajiit? Your
Maybe.
kind always seems to find trouble. Captain,
Come on now.
what should we do? He's not
He
on the
done
list.
nothing yet.
Forget
Let's
the
go
list.
here.
He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your mates are turned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Okie. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, what Nightbot said. Hit that thing, make a ringy ding ding.
Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Yeah, he was a bit of a douche. Let's just be honest about that. He was a bit of a douche.
Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius.
Yes,
Give them their last
General
points.
Tullius.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our
Who said that?
wish.
Must be that guy.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
No, you don't, because they're about to cut your head off.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
How do you know they're smiling at you, man? What, you got psychic powers or something? No, because you're dead.
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat.
Come on, that's a little racist.
Here it is again.
That's a little racist, man.
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I wish there was a option to start your own faction. Oh, you're back online. All right, you want to jump in a party?
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's a scary flap flap. Whoa, that's loud. I'd love to, but I'm stuck. Alright, I'm gonna go back to default. Settings. Gameplay. Jeebus. Default.
This way!
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it here. I think I already started the party. I want to get old Johnny Boy into the party. We're gonna have a chat. Whoops. Ooh, nice. He's on the Skyrim. He's on the Skyrim. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Jarl Lothar, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Oh god, imagine if that's what my voice sounded. Legends don't burn down villages. I do, because I'm a tosser. Hey, Johnny.
Let's go!
I'll take a couple of screenies for you, just so you can kind of see what it looks like.
Nice. Alright. I must admit, what's the leader of the Stormcloaks name again? I done forgot.
Oh, I forget. Something Stormcloak.
Oh, that guy. He's a bit of a douchebag, but his voice actor is pretty damn good, even though he's a douche.
Yeah. Settings, display.
So how does it actually look like? What would you rate it out of 10 with the 4K TV?
Oh, nice. You'll see here in a second. I'll pop it up in the. Let me get out of the snow. I'm in the snow, so it's like really bright.
Was that really a dragon? Bring us of the end times.
No, Hadva, that wasn't a dragon. That was a
We should keep
wyvern.
moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those
Or do we break it again?
Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to use. I'm going to see if I can find something for these birds.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to take one of these. It's so dark in here. I cannot take that.
See if one of these chests has a model for you.
I keep my gamma kind of down because I use the true black mod, so like the darks are darker. Like so when you're in a cave, it's actually dark, so you have to use a torch.
Yeah, I think that's what I have right now, because dude, it is so dark right now. It's just lucky I picked the, what's it called? Oh, damn, that's loud, Johnny.
Hang on. I got into a...
Jesus Christ, that's louder than you are.
I know, hang on. Sorry about that.
Let's keep moving.
That's so good, man.
I popped in and got attacked.
Actually, then picking this cat was a good idea with that true black, because you know how he gets that ability to see in the dark?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm naked right now. I need to put some clothes on. So what did you build for? What kind of character are you using right now?
Either Nord or Redguard, but my other one is a Khajiit.
I might start doing PC, because PC's the characters on there are much prettier. They're very pretty.
Well, I'm not on
PC,
PC. I'm on PS4.
I know, but you must have played with them pretty mods when you had the PC. You know how they have they completely change the way the characters look, so they look more realistic, or you can have them look like, like real anime looking, the giant boobs.
Oh yeah.
And the very, very small clothing.
Well, like I said, wait till you see what this looks like with just the mods I put on here. You're
Okay,
gonna
I'm
be like,
not
holy
gonna cheat.
crap.
I'm gonna try not to cheat. There are a lot of god weapons. I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm just gonna walk past those god weapons.
And go over to my house and just take a couple of screenshots for you.
No problem.
What was that? Is someone there?
Oh, I love the kill moves with the Khajiit. You know, oh, sorry, the unarmed kill. The OBS pooped itself twice in a row. Come on, OBS, what are you up to? I think I may need to update it.
Done then. This way.
I might get that leveling stuff. I got like leveling rings. I think I might actually use those.
Hear that? Come on.
That's what they should have put in. Do you reckon it would have been a good idea to have an unarmed skill tree to increase damage with unarmed attacks with the Khajiit, like sharpened claws or something like that, which works the same as the first skills you get in the two-handed, one-handed, and archery skills that go up to 90%. I feel like that should have been a thing.
Possibly.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
Because these claws are so strong. Just imagine what they'd be like if you could upgrade them. I'm not going to be using magic, so we'll just ignore that. But I do need enchanting skills.
Went to the wrong place. Was trying to go to the Lakeview Manor.
Ooh, I got that. I don't know if I got it in this in this playthrough.
I got
but
one
I got
that's
that.
a hobbit house.
Nice.
It's an actual hobbit house.
Did you know that historians are trying to say that there were hobbit-like people that actually lived in New Zealand before the Māoris came here? Little blonde people.
It's the land of the Munchkin army.
And there were giant redheads.
They're in the land of the little people. Kind of like from the Wizard of Oz.
I have not... Like, the actual Wizard of Oz, or the later one they brought out called Oz?
Where's the way out?
No, the original one.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Ounces. Dude, that so could have been a Stoner movie.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, the, wasn't the Tin Man trying to score some oils at some point?
Not in the original.
I'd watch that. If they made a Stoner movie, I'll watch that for some cheap laughs.
I've even seen The Wiz, which
The
starred
Wiz.
Michael Jackson and Diana Ross.
I think I've seen that. This is the one where the crazy wizard guy lives up on the fucking hill or some shit like that.
Maybe.
Oh shit, that's a teammate and I downed him. My bad, bro.
I'm gonna load. For some reason it's taking forever to load.
It's the one thing I didn't like about this game. Like when you first start playing it, the loading screens take maybe 30 seconds. And then it seems the more you play it, the longer those load screens get. I wish it was like the old, is it the Nintendo 64 days where there was no such thing as loading screens?
I don't know, I like some of the stuff.
The lore.
Yeah. Mephala is the Daedric Prince of Lies. Argonians are the reptilian natives of the province of Black Marsh. Usually the only time I get a slow load screen is when the area that I'm loading into, I'm like getting attacked like immediately.
I don't think I've ever had that. That sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what it was doing when I first joined the group. I had just logged in and I was getting attacked.
Did you save it in like an bandit camp or something?
No, I logged in, I was in the snow, and that's when I said, hey, I'm going to go to a non-snow area for a screenshot, and I like popped in and all of a sudden I'm getting attacked.
It's maybe there's a mod that randomly spawns folks, and that's what I didn't like about. What's that house you can build, and whenever you go there, there always either seems to be bandits or giants outside your house killing your chickens.
Oh, that's generally the one I'm going to right now.
I hated it. So every time I went there, I had to go there and protect my chickens. My house cow didn't do nothing.
The chickens, the cows, your horse.
Oh, I seem to have a horse here. What's this horse's name? Buddy! Yeah, let's take this horse for a spin.
Hey, what'd you do with my white one? Oh. The white chocolate Kit Kat. Mm.
Oh, I hate white chocolate. I'm sorry, but I hate white chocolate.
We can't be friends anymore. Kiwi says he hates white chocolate.
72% between 50 and
that's a
72%. White chocolate is a sin. It's not even chocolate, goddammit. I don't even know what that is, but it ain't chocolate.
He says it's not even chocolate. Oh, she says it sure is. It's better.
Oh shit, I accidentally stole something. I hate that. That's what I hate about this game. When you go to talk to somebody and they have those stupid things on top of the desk and then you accidentally steal shit.
Well, you're just a thief at heart. That's what it is.
I blame this goddamn game. And it's how it places things in dumb places. My brain's so not working today.
Maybe you're just not watching where you're clicking.
Yeah, well, I can't actually argue with that. It's just, you know, it looks like my crosshair's over the thing I want to pick up, and I don't actually read what I'm about to pick up, so I just press X.
Yeah, and then just drop it out of your inventory. Usually they back off.
Okay, now I just gonna figure out what I stole. Oh wait, it says stolen, doesn't it, when you hover over it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever I stole, it can't be that good. Actually, there's nothing in my inventory that says stolen. Oh, he must have taken it back. Alright, that's alright then.
What are you doing here?
Shit, no, don't.
Are the guards trying to kill you?
No, Alvor must have taken the item back from me. The blacksmith in Riverwood.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. How have I got here? Now I have to listen to that whole
What happened to you, boy?
sequence
Are you in some
that they
kind
do
of
when he
trouble?
gets here. I was hoping to skip that.
Fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend.
Whiskey
Saved
Pit
my
Me
life.
X.
Oh, that's the thing. We can't because the dialogue's between those two, not me. I can't even
Come on,
control
let's
how
make
fast this
arrangements. We
goes.
need to go inside.
Okay, okay, come inside now. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
What? Oh, what is it now, Mother?
Alright, damn, I'm gonna go toilet. I might actually just go take a leak while these guys go through their dialogue.
Maybe I'll have loaded by then.
Oh, that's what I... Oh, no, I can't get that spell yet. You know that spell in... What's it called? Fendrick's Magic World, or whatever it's called? He has a spell in there that speeds up time. That's what I need right now. That'd be perfect. Alright, well, I'll be back in a second. They're going to start their dialogue, so I'm going to go take a leak.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery?
Huh?
What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Jesus Christ, come on.
Alright, I'm back. Now, where did I put that? There it is.
I think I'm going to give it one more minute, and if it doesn't load, then I'm going to restart it.
Are you stuck in a loading screen?
Mm-hmm.
Do I really want to take his
That's
rings?
what it was. I was getting an error.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on
Oh,
That's why it
blue
was
screen error, where it
defenseless.
kicks you out of the game.
You need to get word to
Yeah.
Jarl Balgruuf and Whiterun to send whatever soldiers you can. If you'll do that for me.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that for you, Advar. Oh, sorry, Alvor.
Well, I'd better get back to work. You two make
I get them
yourselves-
occasionally.
That's why I stopped streaming this, because I never used to use Elgato, so if I ever got a error screen, it just cut the stream out altogether. But now that we're using Elgato, I don't have to worry about that now. If it cuts out, it cuts out. I'll just restart.
Well, are you porting through your laptop?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Are you streaming the PlayStation via your laptop?
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So you're using, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it.
Obus, using Obus, OBS.
No, the device.
Oh, Elgato, yeah, Elgato.
No, there's a name for the actual device, the type of device it is, not the
Capture
brand
card.
name.
Capture card.
Yeah, capture card. That's. Having kind of a brain fart.
Oh, I'm there with you, man. I'm finding it hard to put coherent sentences together, man. It's that bad. Oh, I miss my PC
in my
character.
house tonight.
Do they want to? Are they collecting their the holsters and stuff?
Mm.
You really think I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa? As good as you are.
He wants me to design a piece that will fit in his car, like a hidden one.
Nice.
So,
Is it going to be like a? Actually, how are you going to do that? Because it has to be hidden and stuck to something, eh?
Mhm.
Is that how it's going to work?
Mhm. Well, it'll clip into place,
Yeah.
so they'll be able to do that. You know. All right. I'm gonna go to here. See if I have issues loading that. I ought to take a screening of my loading screen just so you can see the difference. I'll put it to you this way. The one screen that you just had with the dragon on it,
Yeah.
sitting on top of the word wall,
Yep.
I can even see all the details in the back of the word wall.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
So I'll post this one. Front door of my hobby house.
If I walk around with, you know, sneaking inside a building, will my level go up? While
Yeah,
sneaking?
it should.
Damn, I must be doing it wrong. I'm trying to level
No,
up
you
my
just
sneaking.
got to keep doing it.
Maybe I have to be in the same room. Here she is. She doesn't see me.
Right.
Excuse you, Delphine. Okay, out the way. That's why I'm so grateful for Ps4, man. Unrelenting force. It's the best door clearing thing we have. I should have a house here. Alright, is it back here? Oh, I don't have it. Well, that sucks. Oh, I downloaded Terra too, bro. It's actually quite a cool
Sweet.
game.
Yeah, I'm just at the little starting thing of it. I hadn't gotten very far.
I think I'm at the second boss after the kid runs away, or so tries to find her friends because they went wandering around the place. That's where I'm up to.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I'll tell you when I've got these loaded.
I don't know what you overheard. Take a look.
Alright, I just posted 3 screenshots in the KIWIS CUZZIES. Take a
Nice.
quick look at those. You're gonna be like, holy crap. My little hobbit house.
Is that like an actual little hobbit house? Like, you know, like a little mound with a door in it?
Yeah, if you look at those screenshots, you'll see the front of it.
I'll pop in after the stream and I'll have a look at them.
Yeah. And then the interior is set up just like a hobbit house. It's like the mound with the round door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably should have put two of those into one-handed. Oh well.
Things weren't bad.
Yeah, this guy is only level 53. I don't know what level my Khajiit is. But I have this
Something to say?
really hot follower that I made my wife.
Well, see, that's what I didn't like. You could get like the best looking followers, but there was no presets for player characters.
Riverwood Trader is everything. Yeah, an ornament. Solid gold.
I found other people using this cool character creation mod, but I had no idea where to find it.
I've got some coin coming.
I looked all over Nexus too, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Well, I mean, is it for PlayStation?
No, this was on PC. I was looking on PC for it.
Ah, okay. And it wasn't on the Nexus?
No, but then again, I've got Special Edition.
Yeah, but
Skyrim.
that doesn't affect it.
Oh no, because isn't these more mods for original Skyrim than there is Skyrim Special Edition, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a little bit of different ones. I have the Special Edition too, but most of them tweak it so it works. You just have to read through the requirements.
Yeah, I learned that the hard
and,
way,
like,
man.
load orders and stuff.
I learned that the hard way. I put all these mods in without knowing anything about load orders and how some mods could crash the game, and I just couldn't get the game to start. It took me like a day to figure out that either my load order was screwy or there were mods conflicting with each other. So I just thought, fuck it, I don't know what's going on, so I'll just turn all the mods off.
Ah.
And I just slowly started turning them on, and I said, oh yeah, these will work until I found the one that was clashing, and then I just removed it.
Well, I like on PC, but I mean, of course, I was running dual NVIDIA GeForce 980s, 980 Ti's.
What do you mean by dual? Does that mean you have two?
I had them SLI'd, yeah. I had dual 980 video cards.
What's the purpose of having two? Does that just make it easier? Do they share the load when you have two?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I got one of those NVIDIA things in my laptop, but I think the second GPU's shitty Intel.
Well, you're through a laptop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to. I mean, if you're buying a laptop for gaming, you got to get everything preset, because the only things that you can change out on a laptop are basically the memory and the hard drive.
Yeah.
You can't like go in and swap out the.
I haven't really got anywhere to have a PC set up. That's why I grabbed the laptop, because it doesn't take up a lot of room.
I'm actually going to be doing cooking. I've never done cooking in the game.
I thought you were talking like real life, like you and Misty would go take cooking classes together or something like that.
Oh no, my mom taught me how to cook when she, because she went to chef school.
Nice.
So.
Oops.
Oh shit, I missed. Didn't miss that time. Biatch!
I'm lost. I'm trying to get up to Bleak Falls, but I don't remember how to get there. Okay, maybe there's a path back here somewhere that I missed. Oh, here we go.
I mean, I've looted. Well, the one cool thing about Skyrim is you have to look through everything because you will inevitably there'll be stuff like in a pot or something. You got to actually like look in the pots and this, that, and the other because there's like stuff hidden. I mean, so it's like really, really cool.
I wasn't that kind of looter. I'll be honest, like, when I go into dungeons, I usually only loot the bodies and the obvious chests. I wasn't the guy who looked through every urn.
Well, my looking through every urn has netted me 2.3 mil.
Yeah, it's the same as Miss Kiwi. It's the same. She wound up with heaps of gold because she'd spend all her time looting everything.
Well, pretty much now all I'm looting is food and then books for decoration.
The main thing I looted was stuff from enemies, and if I managed to get myself the banish enchantment, I'd only loot their weapons and just put banish on those and then sell them off.
Yeah.
Okay, this is weird. I should be getting, you know, those kill cams, but it's not working. Great, I forgot. I've got smarter NPCs on. I hate facing guys with shields because they're smarter.
I hear somebody talking. Must be behind this door.
Alright. An iron ingot. Wow. Just wow. Alright, is there anywhere I can fast travel that's near Whiterun?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Ah, I do. Dragonborn Retreat. Lovely.
Oh, you're fixing to bite the big one, bandit lady. Ooh, sneak attack. Shot her through the bars.
I need to go do that. I need to go level up my stealth skills, my thievy skills.
One of the guys is singing.
Was he singing one bottle of skooma on the wall? One bottle of skooma on the wall, one bottle
Actually,
of skooma.
I think he was. Alright, that's over there.
That's what I need to try at least once in my life. Mead. I heard mead's really good. It's like whiskey, but better.
Hit that guy so hard, like blood splattered on the wall.
Nice.
But I also have like the master key. There's a few things that I like go ahead and do right at the beginning.
Mm.
You know, like I do the Nightingale stuff. And
there's something very wrong with this picture. I have Bjorn standing here over the fire, and then if I go back to the stables, I have another Bjorn sitting on the carriage. There's something very wrong with this picture.
Yes?
Maybe I kill one.
Maybe. What I am is what I am, and you what you are. Oh,
I'll wait till there's nobody around.
By Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Laurius farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a rope. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
That's the first time I've gotten a prompt for that quest for what's his name, the Jester from the Dark Brotherhood. I just walked into Whiterun and they were talking about him. Can honestly say this never happened to me. All the time I've put in this game, I've never seen that dialogue before.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the yall in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill. They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here.
What do I need a clothes iron for? It's not like I'm gonna actually iron clothes.
You could always hit someone over the head with it. Hey, Decade, what's up, man? Oh, and if you get that, you know, the Smeltdown mod for PS4, I think you can put that into the smelter and get yourself something fancy. I might actually go do that now, get myself some materials. It's the most useful thing I've ever seen, man, that Smeltdown mod. I feel like that. I hope they implement something like that into the next Elder Scrolls. That's not Elder Scrolls Online, because I don't like that game.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Oh my god.
God damn it, I just accidentally wasted my gold.
Oh, she just cut his head off.
Nice.
It's pretty bad when my followers doing decapitations. Ah, but I can play soccer with his head now. I have the one mod. Go ahead.
Yeah. If you're wondering, guys in chat, I'm gonna try my best not to use cheat mods because the game gets stale when I start using those. When everything's one shot.
So, oh yeah. No. Your companions. That's not a cheat mod. Your companions can actually do. When you're at that level, your companions can do those. I don't know if you know that.
No, I was talking about because I think I do have cheat mods in here. I didn't disable them. So I'll probably be walking around and I'll be finding god gear all over the place. Alright,
yeah, I don't...
Sorry, carry on.
Those I do not use.
I did when I first got mods. I'll be honest, that was the first thing I got was cheat mods.
Cheater.
I got the fucking blue screen.
It happens, you know. It can't be perfect, so I don't, you know, I don't like flip out or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why I like PC. PC don't do that. I mean, if it's gonna break,
yes,
it breaks before you even play it.
Well, no, you get the blue screens on PC.
I've never had the blue screen while having mods active. I've only ever had it at the beginning where it won't start up.
I can't do any finishing moves because she's doing them all.
Decay done made some homemade cookies. What kind of cookies you make? Chocolate chip?
The kind you eat? That's what my grandma would always tell me.
Well, when you asked her, what kind of cookies you make, Grandma? The kind you eat?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, Mom, what are we having for dinner? Food? You know, she's just playing, you know, but...
Yeah.
It was always funny. Or she'd do the ever, you know, Mom, what are we having for dinner? I don't know. What are you cooking?
Noise.
You know.
I would have said 2-minute noodles, rice. We're gonna have just plain old rice for dinner.
Oh, slit of the throat. Slit of the throat. Little stealth kill. Ooh, a grilled chicken breast. Rice and gravy.
What's a sugar cookie?
Sugar cookies? I don't know. Cookies made out of sugar?
Existing, don't all cookies have sugar in it?
Not all of them, but I mean, it's still. It's a type of cookie.
Is it the type of cookie, you know, that has like that sort of a glaze like topping, like that real hard sweet topping?
They're generally like yellowish color. Some of them have like a lemon.
Like animal crackers, like,
and then they have like sugar crumbles on top.
Okay, yeah, I think I knows what y'all's be talking about now.
Oh, that dude ended up like in the movies, where they kill the guy and he falls to his knees, but he doesn't fall over. He's just kind of like still on his knees, leaned back. That was dirty. I'm a dirty boy.
No, you're a dirty bastard. You're a dirty bastard.
Frostmere Depths. And I feel so bad. I didn't even log in yesterday to get my daily.
Oh shit. I haven't logged in the past couple of days. I should get around to that.
Finally, someone came. Cat. Not here. Ambushed.
Okay, well I am going to be using one cheat. I forgot about that. It's the one that makes you level faster, because let's be honest, grinding out levels in this game is abysmal.
I gotta follow this guy through the tunnels.
Yeah, give me those levels. Give me those levels. Oh, we went past it. Arcane Blacksmith, I'll need that eventually. What do we got here?
Oh, no you did not. Oh, damn. Oh, so much for the pale lady.
I have no idea what that is.
It's part of this quest. She attacked me, and I had to hit her, and before I could hit her, my my companion Virta. Her name is Virta. She took her out.
Right, Decade? It takes so long.
Now this is kind of cool. I'm inside. I want to try and do a thing so you can see my outfit. Let me put a torch on. Maybe you can see it then.
Go into an inn or something.
I'm wearing this like armor mix, and I'll use mods where it's like different types of armor, but never anything that makes like super stuff.
Yeah, like
you know, like hack stuff.
yeah,
I
like
don't do
maxed
that.
armor kind of stuff.
Yeah, I won't do that.
I did that when I first got mods because I thought, you know what, this is cool. I've never had cheats in this game before. It was fun for a while, but then gameplay gets very stale very quick.
Yeah.
Let's level up our sneaking. Let's just try and sneak our way up there. Okay, we're failing so far. Everyone can seem to see us. We're failing.
And it does. I agree with you. You know, you use those mods where everything's like superior, you know, like super crazy damage and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, word wall.
I don't mind it on PC because I get 100% kill cam, so every one shot I get, I have a satisfying kill move.
Oh, sweet.
So it's like it's almost like watching an action movie type thing, I guess.
Yeah. I just learned a new shout. Which one is it?
I just forgot that. Damn it! I'm supposed to be going to Bleak Falls Barrow, and I came all the way to Whiterun because I'm a muppet.
Ooh. Your Thune freezes an opposing opponent solid. I just finished up Ice Form.
Oh, is that the shout?
Yeah, the final piece of Ice Form. The other thing that I do is I collect ingredients.
I'd stop doing that. The only thing I found useful with alchemy was potions, health potions.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I make potions, like smithing potions and stuff like that.
I never went that in depth with it. I bought my smithing potions.
Oh no, dude! You can get your smithing potions up to where your increase is like 50-75%. So it makes your vanilla weapons like not cheat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about cheating. I'm talking about actual vanilla stuff.
I think it's just because I went the enchanting. Once I maxed out my enchanting, I never really felt the need to go and get potions to amp it up that much more.
Well, I'm talking. Well, it does make a huge difference in your stuff, but like your damn it, what do you call it? Like your smithing, your gear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It does make a really big difference in your whatchamacallit?
Damage or buffs increase, whatever we want to call it.
Well, your armor and stuff. Oh,
yeah.
It gives you, you know, better defense and stuff like that in your armors and everything.
Mm.
You know, resist and stuff like that. So
actually, no, that's true. That's another thing I used it for, was for resistances when fighting mages, because those were pretty much the only things I ever had trouble with, was the ice mages, playing as a warrior. The fact that they'd slow me down, get rid of my stamina, and they do it all at once.
Well, with the mods, the one thing I can suggest is set your autosave to do autosave as quick as you can. So mine is like anytime I enter a new place, anytime I transfer, anytime I'm in, you know, conflict. That way, if you do screen out, then you've got, you know, your saves right there.
Yeah, it's the same as me. I'll have it for everything except going into your that sort of options, character options or whatever it is. That's the only thing I don't have autosave on. I need an axe. I really don't like the maces, but this is the best weapon I have at the moment.
Talk to Stig Saltplank. Well, it's like doing the Dawn Guard quest, where you go in and you end up fighting Selena's father.
Yes,
The first time I did that, that was really hard. I mean, really hard. But then I did the one quest where you get the light arrows, you know, where you get Arya's bow and Arya's shield, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And once I got the those light arrows, the sunlight arrows, oh good lord, dude, it was like it was over.
I didn't think the sunlight arrows would work on them because I thought, you know, when you use a sunlight arrow, it makes the beams of light shoot down from the sky. I don't think they'd work indoors.
No, it doesn't. It the blood-soaked arrows change it to nighttime if you shoot at the moon, but the blood-soaked the light arrows actually do light damage to them.
Also, if you shoot them directly.
Yeah.
I never thought about actually shooting people directly with that, to be honest.
I did download a mod that it's like a new area, and you have to go to the different ports around and like get the books, and you can actually like get on the ship, and you know how like when you're going to the different islands, it's like a cutscene and it just does a load screen and you're there. Well, this one you can do that, or you can choose to be on the ship and like look out and stuff like that. So I mean, it's really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Can you turn that down a bit? It's still pretty loud compared to you.
Alright.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, is that better? It's the TV has that. No, I turned it way down. How about now?
Maybe I'm hearing it from somewhere else. I don't know, because I can't hear it going down. Either that or I just got big ears.
Maybe because I just turned it down to over half of what it was. Let me see here. See if this makes a difference. How about now?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I can almost barely hear it myself. But
throw it through your headset so you can get the full awesomeness.
Well, but then it let me see how that does, so I can see how it is with voice. Hang on a second.
Oh, is your game volume like loud and compared to chat volume?
Well, let's see. Let's put. All right, say something.
Chicken wings. I like chicken wings.
Okay. All right. Headphones volume. Oh no, I don't want that.
Oh, I got an X. Thank you very much, random person. I'll take that torch too.
All right. Let me turn my game sounds down.
Oh, you can adjust the balance too in party chat, so you can adjust how high our party chat is and compared to our game volume.
Just audio mix.
Excuse me.
Oh, sweet. They must have just put that in there too long ago.
Oh my god, something's really wrong with the stream today. Or my internet. Something's either really wrong with the internet or really wrong with the...
You get different... You know, you get different, like... We'll be talking fine and stuff like that, and we'll go to do a group thing or something like that, like say in Warframe, and I get that message that you've got, you know, a low latency.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? So, but you sound completely fine.
Why don't you get my task manager, see if everything's
General Tullis
working sweet.
Oh, what's over here? Get Greybeard's help in negotiating a truce. Wait, why is he up there at the... Why is he in the damn vampire castle?
Nothing's... Like, the computer's not straining itself, so... It might be just the internet.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always, like, when I would work on people's computers and stuff for them, one thing that I would always tell them is to, you know, at least once a month to take and reset their router, their modem, basically unplug the internet from the actual modem and unplug the power cord and leave it unplugged for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that.
Where you get static feedback in the actual line. And it's like, I don't know if you remember, you're not really that old, but back in the day on the landline, you would be talking on the phone and you'd get this like crackling in the phone line, and that was from like static in the line. I'll tell you what looks cool. The vampire armor looks nice.
It's weird. It's saying it's not receiving enough video. What does that mean? Is that to do with bandwidth? What?
Not receiving enough video. That should be like graphics wise.
Okay, so it might be something to do with the way I've got the settings in OBS then. It may not be the internet itself. I'll figure it out. It's a good way to learn.
Come here, dead guy. I'm gonna throw you up on the table. All right. I'm feeling a little drunk. Sorry,
drinking
I'm playing
that
around with the corpse. No, I'm playing around with a corpse, making him like dance around, and I made a funny video one time.
You're a sick puppy.
Well, I made a video for my stream one time using doing like my own little chat thing with a voiceover, and I was using like the corpse as the town drunkard, because they flop around, you know, when you move them, and so locking onto him to move him, he's like flopping all over the place, and his arms were like dangling and stuff like that, you know.
You're a sick puppy.
So it's quite funny. All right.
That's the kind of shenanigans people get up to in games if you're allowed to do it, right? If you're allowed to do it, sure enough, someone's going to do it.
Oh, yeah. You know, and it's
like, I haven't played a single RPG game where I haven't tried to attack main NPCs. There hasn't been a single game where I've done that.
Oh, there's been quite a few times where I've went and done some crazy stuff. What is this one? 425. Where's my Kajik? all these saves?
It was one of the things I like about Skyrim. It's such a relaxing game to play. You know? It's extremely relaxing and chilled. I think I might save it and see if I got the right mods for the kill mods. Okay, let's save it and back out.
Let's see if this is the right save.
Shit, I thought I broke it.
See if this is my Khajiit. Who I must say, the ancient elven armor actually looks pretty good on the Khajiits.
Armor, eh?
Yeah. It actually looks pretty good on the Khajiits, but they're in that area. I actually have this one mod, and is that my Khajiit? Oh no. Okay, that's not what I want. That's wrong save. Load.
I'm looking at the bandwidth,
there it
and
is.
it's getting some massive drops, man. It's like it'll be sitting at like 2,000, and then it will just drop to like 500.
Yeah, you got something. You maybe have something downloading in the background or something updating.
That's weird. I don't think of. Actually, sometimes it automatically updates shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you won't see it. It'll be updating in the background.
I don't really want to put it on manual either, because I don't know what needs to be updated and when it needs to be updated either, so I kind of have to leave it on auto.
Yep. Ah, there's my Khajiit. His let's see, Nord arrows. Ooh, the Nightingale bow. Blade sword, okay. Oh, what does that look like? That looks kind of cool. Yeah, see, I got the Nightingale's armor.
I kind of wish Violin's kill move mod was the same as it was on PC, because you can fully customize it to how you want those kill moves to be. I wonder if they've updated it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think I named my guy Lion-O. I haven't bought my house yet?
So there is a couple of, I think they've changed it, so there's a couple of customizations on this now. I might make another mod list if we can actually customize it, because this will be better than the other one I've got, now that we can use that book.
Oh my God, I don't know if your viewers in the chat have seen it, viewers in the stream, but one of our very, very good family friends, like been friends with the family since I was a little kid. She sent me this petition on Facebook to sign, and it was something about this animal cruelty or something like that. It was over in China or Vietnam or something like that, and it was about this video, and I'm like, well, I wonder what the heck it is, And so I looked at it, and it's on Facebook. I mean, it's still on Facebook. It's not taking off, and I see this guy. There's a dog that's chained, like, really, really close to the bottom of this set of stairs.
Yeah.
And, oh my God, dude. The guy takes a bat and starts beating this dog in the head.
Why? I don't get it. Why can you put that kind of stuff on Facebook and it's okay, but you can't
And
talk
that's
about...
that's the whole thing. That is the whole thing, is that it is on Facebook and it has not been removed.
That's bull.
And I mean, it just disgusting, man, because the poor dog, you know what I mean?
Dude, right?
It's like, oh.
That's disgusting. I don't even know why that's up there.
You know, and the fact that this is allowed on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And they've done nothing to take it down. But yet, you know, somebody else put something up there, you know, that, you know, something about the murdering that's going on over in South Africa, you know, with the white farmers and stuff like that. And it's automatically taken down or banned, you know?
Right. It should have been taken down. Like, I'm pretty sure they know it's there by now.
Oh God, yeah, dude. There was over 250,000 signatures on the whatchamacallit, on the blame petition to get the government involved.
I know this maximum kill move chance are better improvements for gameplay mod. It's not giving me what it says it should give me. I'm supposed to be getting 100% kills, but it just doesn't want to work like that. Okay, let's see if I've put all of their I think all of their kill move mods on now, so hopefully we can get those 100% kill moves on every kill now. Because that's what this game's about, man. Immersion. There's nothing more immersive than cutting somebody's head off with every swing.
Yeah, right?
I remember someone asked me, what's so immersive about the kill moves? I was like, dude, because have you seen what it's like when you kill people without them? It's like your sword's a blunt object, and it's like just bludgeoning them to death with a pole. When you use those mods, it actually feels like you're using a sword. Dude, I've seen some pretty cool VR gameplay of Skyrim out there, man. It looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
If it wasn't so damn expensive for VR, Beamer's Kiwi would probably get one.
Get what? Oh, the VR.
VR.
I think you can get the one here. It's like $200 for the little kit or whatever.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I needed to put the other mods in too. That was the issue.
Okay, I gotta take a screenshot of my load screen just so you can see this. I'll put that in there on the Kiwis CUZZIES.
Alright, no problem.
Just so you can see it. It's a dragon. Yeah, I think you're gonna get all poop squishy when you see the difference.
Did I even notice it looks a lot better on PC too, man? A lot better.
Oh yeah, dude. If you look at my stream channel, you'll see like some screenshots and stuff of back when I played with my other PC fully modded. Oh, it was just ridiculous.
I bet it was, because you had all top-notch gear too, didn't you?
Huh?
You had all the top-notch gear too, didn't you?
Oh yeah. I mean, I never used cheat gear. I used like custom looking gear.
That's what I liked about it, was all the nice custom made armor and weapons. Because that's what my PC one's fully... Oh, that's what it's mostly got. It's just graphics stuff and a whole lot of different armors and character presets.
Yeah, well, the issue there is after Sony got hacked, they don't want to allow any third-party programs.
Yeah.
You know? So,
it's a fair business decision. I mean, it sucks for us, but I can understand it from a business standpoint.
Well, but there are ways that you can go in and, you know, like verify that stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a couple more games you need to download, and that is World of Tanks and War
I thought about getting that. World of Tanks.
World of Tanks and War Thunder. World of Tanks is just tanks and
good
stuff.
decade.
But War Thunder is tanks, planes, and ships, I think.
Actually, that might have been one of... I was looking up top 10s for MMOs, online games, stuff like that, and I think that War Thunder came up along with something Planet Side, something like that.
Oh,
it's a first
possibly.
person. Yeah, it's a first person shooter MMO similar to what's that other first person shooter MMO? Destiny.
See, I played Destiny, but I just didn't... It kind of got like stale, you know?
Same for me. Like, I loved it when I first got it. I thought it was amazing, but then it did become very stale after a while.
Yeah, you know? I mean, it was just like WoW. You know, I played WoW. I mean, I played the original EverQuest for, God, 13 years?
Nice.
Hang on a second. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I still hear you.
Oh, sweet. All right. Grabbing us some music. How about now?
Yeah,
still
I
clear?
still hear you. Yep, still clear as.
Oh, you get...
Oh yeah, now you're starting to break up.
Alright, let me get back over here. Alright.
I wonder if I could block
So... Now...
Nope.
EverQuest added new content. And, I mean, it was always something new. And they added, like, new spells and stuff. And then they eventually updated the graphics, you know, character models. but they never, to this day, have not changed the combat system.
That's pretty good because, you know, then people have been playing it for a long time and have, you know, gone off and come back. It's not like something completely different. They're like, well, what the hell's going on now? I don't know how to play this.
Now, you can run that game basically. I mean, you can't literally do it on your cell phone, but you could run that game on the power of your cell phone.
Nice,
and
that's pretty good. How does it look though?
The game itself, I mean, it's all right, but you can tell that it's a game that came out in the late 80s, early 90s. But the gameplay and the camaraderie on it is excellent. You can actually, there's a free server, like a free custom server that Sony actually allows them to have. They basically rent a server from Sony. And it's called Project 99.
Mm-hmm.
And I played over there for a while. I played until my computer got squashed. And those are those, if you actually go on my page, you'll see a bunch of videos of when I was streaming, and some of those are EverQuest.
Nice.
But I could go in, like, if I hadn't played the game in 8 years, I could, hang on a second. Hey, why'd they put my shed over there? I tried to get him to drop it off over here. Yeah, dropped it in the wrong place. My neighbor got a new shed, and it's big enough for me to have made a workshop. I mean, I was going to use it as a workshop. Long as you pay for it. My neighbor got this shed, and I mean, it's big enough that I could have turned it into my workshop.
Nice.
Do all my business out of. Speaking of which, my first customer in Texas received his product today. His order today.
Satisfied customer.
And gave me a five-star review on the page, and said that it was more comfortable and better than the $130 holster that he ordered from Alien Gear.
Oh, dude, that's nice. That's cool, man.
So we've gotten nothing so far except for 5-star ratings, you know, and so I mean that makes me feel really good. And I mean, you know me, you've talked, you know, you guys have talked to me while I was working.
Mm-hmm.
I put a lot of effort and personal time, you know, into this stuff.
Well, like I always say, if you're gonna do something, do it well. Don't muck around.
Yeah, and I mean, I make it a point. You know, the way I look at it is, I'm not gonna sell something to somebody that I wouldn't be willing to pay the money for myself.
Yeah, I got the same sort of mentality as well. It's like, if I don't want it, I wouldn't give it to somebody else.
Yeah. You know. And then my prices, everybody's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. You know, they can't believe, you know, how cheap I have them. You know, and I'm still making a fair profit. You know, if I included my labor, then I would have to make the prices even higher. But there was an old saying that my dad said, and he said, you know, a man finds a job that he loves, he'll never work a day in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And I love doing it. And yeah, I mean, I get exhausted, I get worn out. I work so much sometimes that it causes me to, you know, it causes my seizures, but that end result, when I'm holding it in my hand and I'm proud of it, or a customer, you know, gets it, and then you could just see the look in their face where there's like, this is awesome, you know?
Yeah. It makes it worth it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Now, you couldn't say that to my fingers. Their knuckles are all beat up and sore, and from all the hand sanding, shit like that. You know,
yeah.
It Blaine's index finger, my pointing finger on my right hand, the middle knuckle. I mean, it's sore constantly, you know, from arthritis and being broken. But so when you're sanding, hand sanding stuff, because I start at 220 grain, then I go to 500 grain, then I go to 1,000 grain, and then I wet sand it with 1,200 grain.
No.
And that's all before I put it on the buffer. So, you know, there's quite a bit of effort that goes into it.
It's like anything, really. Like, I reckon anything can be really, really good as long as you're willing to put the time and effort into it, you know? Doesn't matter what it is.
Oh yeah, Misty. I had a customer come and actually wanted to see what, you know, like part of the process, and I was like, well, I can show you the end of it, you know, when I'm sanding this and that and the other, but I'm not going to show you, you know, how I do what I do, you know, all
trade
of it.
secret.
Yeah, and so he came over, and I was sanding on his holster, and I was using the belt sander to do like the rough shape, and I got too close to an eyelet. I like to stay like 3/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch away from the eyelets in all angles, and it got too close, and I was like, well, you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna have to make a new holster. And he's like, why? There's nothing wrong with that one. And I'm like, yes, to me it's not right, and I don't want a product out there for somebody to see that I don't think is correct.
Yeah.
And he just kind of looked at me and he's like, okay. I said, you can go out there and sit down and watch TV, you know, or whatever, and I'll get to it.
Nice.
So, but I am going to keep on you until you get recon.
We'll get around to it eventually, maybe. Probably when it gets cheaper.
It's been out for a while. And there's actually sales going on the store right now, so it may be on the store. As soon as the tax money comes in, I'm going to buy the season pass so I get all the expansions.
I thought you already had all the expansions for it.
No. But like the PvP, dude, oh my god, the PvP is some of the best shooter PvP there is. And like either story mode or PvP, like even in story mode, me, you, and Miss Kiwi could all be in the same game.
Yeah.
And play together. You can, like, say you beat the game, you can keep going. You can, there's still missions that you can do, like created missions. You can go back and replay all your old missions if you want. You can increase, like you can go to like tier 2, and then so all your weapons go back to basic.
Yeah.
And then as you level them up, you can increase in like in the regular game, like the vanilla, like start the first time you run through it, the weapons have standard, you know, just stats. That's it. There's not what do you call it? You can't change any of the stats or anything. Okay? But when you go to like tier 1, you start out at tier 1. After you beat it, then as you level the stuff up, you can
I'll never forget this. You've done
go.
a great thing for me and my sister.
What do you call it? You can level up certain stats on the different items.
Yeah,
different
yeah, I got
pieces
you.
of the. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Use this one.
I think it's about time too that we got decent MMOs for PS4, since MMOs used to be just PC. Like I remember back in the day, the only MMO I ever heard of was old WoW. Now there's so many of them out there.
I played WoW for a while, but then again, it just got to the point where it was just a reload of of the same stuff. Like the new armor came out, and it was basically just crap.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, that's what it was like with Final Fantasy 14 online. New content will get put out. They'll give us new levels, new armor, new characters, or not characters, classes, and it was still basically the same thing though. Like you just grind to get your extra levels so that you're max level on everything that you were working on, like your crafting, your main, and your subclasses.
Yeah.
It was always the same thing. You'd be grinding out the same bosses for weeks or months to level up your gear or get better gear and level up your character in your classes.
Yeah.
I think the best thing about that game was just showing off once you got all that stuff, but then you had really nothing else to do.
Like that hat and that cap. I like that.
I guess it was kind of like Warframe, like how once you have all the top-notch stuff and the game's content becomes easy, it becomes less satisfying because everything's not as hard as it used to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Fortunes. Take a look.
Like even the terrorists, the Eidolons, they weren't hard, they were just grueling. Like once you get the mechanics down for that boss, they're actually easy. It just takes a while, that's all.
Let's change the clothes up here.
I wonder if they'll ever implement a game that's a mixture of every kind of game there is. Like you can play a first-person shooter character if you want. You can turn that first-person shooter character into a third-person shooter. You could also play, like normal RPG magic characters, sword and board type characters, and just mash them all into a single game, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how that game would work, but it might work. Just give the melee characters just an extreme amount of defense and damage, I guess, as opposed to people who have guns and shit. I need leather. So this smelt down's useful. You can smelt down all your metal items into ingots, and you can turn all your hide and leather armor into leather.
If you look out the door and see if there's somebody out there. No? Sorry, sounded like somebody was outside.
Oh good, I get the same thing sometimes, man. For me it's usually just a dog running around.
No, this was somebody like beeped the horn.
Damn, Dawnguard War Axe. Looks like it does quite a bit of damage. What else can I make? 22, 22, 16. What about this? This is a 22. Alright, so it's not as good as an Imperial sword, which kind of sucks. No, not an Imperial, Scimitar. Oh, that looks cool, but that looks like it might be a two-handed weapon. Which kind of sucks.
That's cool. I like that.
Okay, so
Oh, crap.
I've only got balanced gear, so that's good. I haven't got any cheat gear in here. Except for the scimitar. The scimitar looks like it does ridiculous damage compared to everything else. I still need a bunch more steel ingots. Well, let's go smelt some
crap,
stuff.
I wanted to change out that weapon. My sniper rifle.
This is weird. I can make a silver ingot out of a silver ingot. This is cheating. I can just sit here and make silver ingots out of other silver ingots and level up my smithing.
I thought about doing the Predator mission, but I've got the... Where's the helicopter? Ha 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 ha. I love it.
What's up?
There was a Unidad helicopter flying by, and you have to, you know, it'll tell you to hide because they'll see you. But I'm a bad boy. I take my sniper rifle and shoot it down.
Alright, I must be out of steel, maybe?
Alright, gonna take the helicopter over there.
Yeah, I only got one steel ingot. Okay. Maybe I can go buy some.
It's like I'm gonna go over here and mess with some guys.
It's weird, I can't find just normal steel gauntlets. They must be cuffed then. Alright. Scimitar, steel, armor, steel battle axe. There we go. Steel cuffed now in its boots.
Oh, I forget how to change. Controls. 100 barrel, switch muzzle.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
You know what's wrong with
Welcome to
Skyrim
war.
these days?
Looking to protect yourself or deal
How
some
do
damage?
Let's get 10 of these. I have no idea where I'm getting all my gold from, man. I haven't exactly sold anything.
There's always a way to switch shoulders.
Oh, I just made steel again. Now it's all redundant because my smithing level just shot up massively. It's hilarious.
Oh, one of the very cool things in this game is the fact that if you're wearing like the camouflage, like the ghillie suits, it will actually it actually affects your amount of camouflage.
Nice.
You know, so like you could be hiding in a bush.
Does it
you know,
have
if you're
to
wearing...
be the right color? You can't use pink camo in a orange area and be camouflage. It has to be the right color for the right area.
Well, they don't have pink camo, but there is what do you call it? Different types of the armor. You know,
Yep.
like you've got leaves, you've got grass, and you've got like different colored leaves and grass kind of stuff. Like right now I'm using a little UAV, a little like hover thing.
Yeah.
And I'm flying around looking for the enemies. And you can do different things with it. You know, like you can fly in a window, or you can take it inside of a building and fly it up the stairs, and I mean, just all kinds of stuff.
It's pretty cool.
It just makes it ridiculous. And then you can do different things with it. Like I have it set up right now where it's an explosive, and I can actually like fly down, like what I'm going to do right now, fly down next to the guy and then blow it up. You know.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I just pissed him off.
Did you miss him?
And like if you kill civilians, you kill too many civilians,
yeah,
it'll actually like basically act as if you were dead.
Oh, so it'll give you like a sort of a mission failed type thing.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be pretty cool if they made it so that you could make those decisions, and rather than just outright killing you, make it so, I don't know, the faction that you're friendly with right now, you know how you have your mates and the enemies? It'd make it so the faction that's friendly with you no longer becomes friendly, and civilians will attack you on sight if they have weapons equipped. I reckon that'd be pretty cool rather than just outright killing you.
We cannot afford to act rash.
Yep, I mean it gets pretty bad because, like right now, I'm running around, and like if you take a shot, they will like hunt you down. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually kind of work it to your advantage, where you can like take a shot and then have them go investigate it. They'll go to that area, so you can like take a shot at something and then turn around and go another direction.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just fluffing around with the settings. Alright, there we go. That should be okay, I think.
It's the dragon?
Oh, that's much better.
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume
I might go actually grab something to eat soon. Like grab something. How long have I been streaming? And then I'll pop back on.
Idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
We'll finish up this dialogue.
But you're also,
if you'll excuse me,
your guys can save you.
Well done.
Your squad.
Like if you get knocked down, yeah. Like say you get knocked down, your squad can revive you.
Let's go
and you know you can revive your squad, but there's a timer. You know, even like in Warframe, you have a countdown timer, and if they don't get to you in time, then you're dead. You know, yeah. So I mean, it's pretty cool, the amount of stuff that you can do, and like I said, the PvP is ridiculous.
I think I found someone who can help you with your.
I mean, really ridiculous.
Go ahead and
is it mostly team based?
So the Jarl thinks you can.
Yeah, it's team based.
Well, when I say fetch,
and then they have, you know, they have some other stuff like
ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
I think it's like a free for all.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tab.
You know,
the
stuff like that.
Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
Oh,
there's
a point back here.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Pretty much, you can drive any vehicle.
You need to come at once.
You know, you can kind of like GTA. Somebody could be driving, and you can like take a shot at the road, and they'll stop.
What was it
and you can like get them out of the car.
If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
What about the windows? Are the windows
bulletproof,
or can you pop someone while they're driving?
Well, you can pop somebody while they're driving. It depends on the vehicle too. Because like if you remember when I did the share play, and I put you in that armored vehicle with the minigun on top of it.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
So you can use those in multiplayer.
Attacking the
PvP.
Yeah.
No, my lord. It was just circling.
Are you restricted to
I never ran so fast in my
specific
life.
areas?
I thought it would come after me for sure.
Or can you go anywhere on the map? Like, are the PvP maps small maps, or are they the entire map?
It's the entire map.
Does it work like how Fortnite does?
I've already
There's kind of
gets smaller.
Good. Don't fail me.
No, you're in a
I want you to go.
It's a section of the map.
I haven't
It's not.
forgotten the service
It's not like the full game
Listen,
map.
And please,
You're
accept
actually
this
in
from my personal armory.
like a section of area of the map.
Yeah,
You know what I
got you now.
mean?
Yeah. So let's say there was a little base in
Working on ways
in
to
a,
defend the city against these
on a
dragons.
specific point on the entire game map, you'd be restricted to that little base area for the PvP battle.
Yeah, but they're not tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's also like you're oh, Holly freaked me out. Guess she's having a dream.
No, I could hear that. Or I might pop off and have something to eat. I'm gonna save this game here. I'll probably end this stream here, and after I finish eating, I'll come back for another one. Not sure what I'll jam though when I get back. No, maybe Fortnite, since that's what everyone likes to watch these days.
Yeah.
I know, but hey, that's what they want, man. That's what they want. All right,
well, you gotta remember. It's about what you want.
It's to me, it's a compromise. You can't just have what you want all the time. You got to compromise with the people that watch the streams. Otherwise, no one's gonna watch.
Yes, but you have to also enjoy what you're doing to the point of, because that makes it fun.
I'll be honest, I actually do like the game. I'm not gonna lie, I do have fun playing it. I think I just jumped on the hate train because everyone else was hating on it, you know. But it's actually fairly decent. Some of the people within the community are a little iffy, but that's not everybody.
To me, it was just way too, like, I guess, kiddie-ish.
Is it the graphics though that made you feel like that? Because
no,
I mean, so when you look at the graphics and all that,
it wasn't the graphics. It was the I guess you want to say the amount of children per se.
Yeah, but this is their domain when you think of it. They're the main demographic for gaming in general.
No, they're not.
When you look at the statistics, right, and they'll say that the most people who own the games in their 20s and stuff like that, but they're not the ones that are constantly playing, are they?
Oh yes, they are, dude.
Because most people in their 20s are all working, so the ones that take up most of the time on the game are the youngins because they have more time.
No, I'm telling you, you're like during the day and this and that and the other, your demographic is gonna be an older group.
Do you use game chat often though, like with random strangers? Because when I do game chat with random people, the rarity of me coming across people around my age and your age is a lot rarer than coming across people that are younger than us.
Well, but that's also the content that you run.
No. It's got nothing to do with the content. It's just
yes,
when I'm playing multiplayer games in game chat and I start conversations with people, most of the people that wind up by turning on their mics are younger.
If you look at the games, it's like if you're playing Fortnite, you're gonna have a younger crowd.
Obviously, but I only just started. Yes.
Yeah, but think about when you were playing Skyrim, right? You were playing Skyrim a lot, or you were playing Warframe. Okay.
Warframe was the same. That's
no, it wasn't. You had one younger kid that would come in and play Warframe. The other ones were older. An older group.
Me and you were actually the oldest out of most of the people that I talk with in the game.
Yeah. But your daytime people, like up until say 4:30 or 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the US.
That's what I said at the beginning. Remember, I said the main demographic for people playing games are kids because they have the most time. They're taking up most of the time on the games. they
No, what
play
I'm
for
trying
the
to
majority
say
of the day.
is here in the States,
Yeah.
between like early afternoon up until say like 4:30, 5 o'clock Eastern, Eastern Standard Time, US time.
Yeah.
You're going to
I'll
get
admit that during
an
that small
older.
percentage of the day where people have finished work and they have a bit of spare time, that time might be filled with the elder group just because now they have the time to jump on.
I think you're misunderstanding me. What I'm saying is, where the hell am I getting shot from? Oh. Alright. Is the time that I'm talking about your main demographic that in the early afternoon, like morning to afternoon, early afternoon weekday, 2:30, 3 o'clock, stuff like that, is going to be an older group, because the kids and stuff are always at school. Like me, I normally started streaming, oh god, like 2, 3 o'clock, and then from there, I would go on, but most of my demographic, I found that it depended on the game that you were playing. So, like say Warframe, you're gonna get a middle-ish crowd, and then you say you could play Destiny, you're gonna get a medium-age crowd. Skyrim, you're gonna get an older crowd because they've been around, this, that, and the other, all that stuff, and it's dependent on the game that you're playing. Is your main demographic population, like playing Fallout 4, you're generally going to get an older demographic just because it's but like GTA 5 used to be, it was always like late teen, early 20s up to people my age. And now you can't go on a server that's not filled full of little 5, 6, and 7-year-olds cussing and calling each other, the P word, this, that, the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it lost its splendor. So the kids now have taken it over, and the big thing, I think the biggest thing with Fortnite for me was it reminded me too much of Halo, as were the fact of when bouncing around becomes one of the staples for being able to be competitive. This kind of ruined it for me. You know what I mean?
I think the main staple for that game is actually building. Being able to put up a base to defend yourself.
You watch every single video of the combat, and they're always just bouncing around.
Have a look at the actual top players like Ninja, that when they're out in the open, it's more about building, setting yourself up to get a higher vantage point rather than it is to just jump around.
But the regular combat, the actual combat, it's like I said, it's like watching Halo, where they're jumping up and down to to avoid trying to get shot, and it's like it's to each their own. Everybody enjoys different stuff. I'm more of a more of a tactical person. Like, believe it or not, I play.
You should like it then, because once you figure out building, it becomes more of a tactical game. You gotta figure out how to build that. If you come across someone who's just bouncing around and doesn't build at all, you'll absolutely smoke them just by creating a base, putting yourself at a high vantage point, and shooting down at them.
Yeah, see, that's not. I'm talking about, you know, kind of like here with Recon. It you have to use actual tactics to survive, because you know, you have to creep in, you have to flank them. You know, like the last time I played the game with you, before the 10-year-old decided that he was going to try and play the boss, when I was always the last one surviving. I got killed trying to come resurrect him, you know what I mean? But it's like they always want to land right in the middle of the group with everybody else. And it's...
I feel like that's how you get better, though. That's how you get better. If you can... No, but even I could survive as a noob, not actually participating in the battle. You know?
No. I'm not talking about that. But though that game is about winning, and how do you win? You survive. So what I join, like I play PUBG on my phone. There's actually an Android version of PUBG. Dude, I'm always finishing in the top 5. For the simple fact that I will go, everybody will take off to the main areas, because they figure that's where the best loot is, and they want to amass, you know, as many kills right off the bat as they can. Yeah. And I'll actually have to link one of the games to you, this one video, because the guy talks about the different types of players. You know, like the camper and this thing. It's actually really funny the way the guy talks about it, because he's describing, you know, like, oh, this is this type of person, and he does it kind of like a National Geographic kind of thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with
and
the whole
it's hilarious.
Talking over the top.
Yeah, I mean, it is hilarious the way that he does it, and he's talking about the different types of characters, you know, and how people play and stuff like that, and it's really, really cool how he describes the different play styles. You know what I mean?
Do you hunt? The plains outside
I still think the aggressive players will always wind up by being the best players on the game, because, you know, they put themselves in the situation when they're always in combat, so they constantly get better at combat, and they wind up by being able to defend themselves in any situation within that game, whereas someone who plays more conservative can only really survive when they're not in combat. Their combat skill doesn't grow as fast as someone who's really aggressive.
But here's the thing. How do you get better in a situation that's just chance? Okay, here's the thing.
Okay,
it's just chance. You watch those matches. It's a chance on who gets the gun first. You know, and saying who gets this first, who gets that first. And you have some stuff in there about, you know, placement and everything like that, but you get to a point where it comes down to, you know, luck. That you landed in a good area, and you've got, you know, you got this box, or you got that crate, or, you know what I'm saying? So when you
that's another thing with the aggressive players. The aggressive players become good at any weapon because they're constantly being put in situations where they don't have the best weapon, so they have to get good with what they have. You know what I mean?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Look at me. I'd only played that game.
I know
what, maybe 3 or 4 times, and only played like maybe 1 match when I played with you guys, right?
Yeah.
But yet, who always died last?
But who got them?
I did.
I'll be honest, like, even though he did die often, he was the one that carried our team with the kills.
Did you look at my kills?
I couldn't see yours because he was live streaming, so I could see his.
I was always averaging 3 to 4 kills before I came in to get you guys. And
oh, no, I'll be honest, I never seen those when I was looking at the you know how it says player 1 died, all that kind of stuff. I never seen those.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like it's all dependent. What I usually do is in that situation where always wanting to land right in the massive group of people, it's just a mad dash, and then the lucky people get out, right? And me, I would rather start on an edge, grab my gear, you know, pick up my gear, and then move into the group.
Yeah.
You know, and you're still going to get your kills, this, that, the other, but it's not a chance that the guy that landed, you know, 10 seconds before you is landed right there. He grabs the gun, and before you can move from landing, you're dead.
That's another thing. That's another thing that takes a little bit of thinking as well as when to jump. You need to know the distances from where you can actually pop out to give you the greater chance of being the first one to land on that building. There's a lot of videos out there that'll tell you what's the different the best place to jump out for specific spots on the map and what kind of angle to be jumping at so that you can land on that spot before everybody else.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, how many other people do you think know that?
Listen, it's all trial and error. You got to learn it, and then you try and refine it, I guess, so that you can be the best at it.
Yeah. And so that's why I generally play the tactical shooters more often, because it's how do you say it? It's hard to explain. You really have to pick out, you know, what you're going to do when it comes to survival, you know?
Yeah.
If I'll have to find that video so I can send it over to you, because it is, the guy really does explain it really good, and it's funny, you know, it's funny how he's doing it, because it's like, oh, you know, the great cheetah, you know, this type of camper, or, you know, this oh, how do you explain it? He talks about, like what we were just talking about, how this person is the one that gets into the fix right away. They're super aggressive, and then you have the noobs, and then then you have the stalkers, and so I mean it's really cool how he explains it, but in a funny manner, and it talks about how the people who get caught, you know, by the blue death, you know.
Oh, it's that
the shield
thing
wall
that closes in.
Yeah, you know, so it's funny, and oh, believe me, when he was talking about it, I was like, oh crap, I've done that before. And a lot of people don't realize that people set you up for that stuff, and it's a tactic that I like playing battleground,
PUBG.
Unknown Battlegrounds. Not pub. This is before PUBG.
Okay.
Like Unknown Battlegrounds, or
I heard a weird noise. What was that noise?
Oh, what was the? Oh my God, I can't remember the name. It's a PC game, and it's kind of like PUBG, but there's a ton of people, and you go around looting different gear, and you can kill each other, and you pick up the different weapons, different weapon types, just all. It's kind of like PUBG, but it was before. It's actually still in like basically the beta version still. And I cannot remember the name of it.
Need a horse? Talk to my father.
But that was just open world. There wasn't a shield wall or nothing like that. But then the other one that I said first, that one actually had a decreasing map with the wall,
Yeah.
And all these other games, like even PUBG, has been designed off of that one game. And what you do is when the wall starts moving, okay, you set yourself up
Want to hear a
so
little
that
Lord
you're
wisdom?
already got a position, so you see where the wall's going to stop, and there's a bunch of people inside this little part of the town. So I would go and get up on top of a hill, and these people do the same thing. Is like get up in an area to where I know that people are going to be running that way. So the wall starts coming, and they go to take off.
Same tactics in Fortnite as well.
Hang on. You haven't heard me yet. So what I would do, and yeah, you could probably use it, but say the wall's coming, and you've got a group inside of a house, and the wall's coming, right? You're up on the, you're in another building, or you're in the angle of which they've got to run. So what you do is the wall's coming behind them, they're running forward, you start shooting at them. So what are they going to do? They're going to take cover because they're getting shot at. Well, you just keep laying down fire, and they're paying attention to you now instead of the wall. And then all of a sudden, boom, the wall's got them. You see what I'm saying? So it's drawing their attention off. It's a tactic where, the whole, oh, my neck hurts. Well, let me kick you in the shin. You'll forget all about it. You know what I mean?
Because you can do that same thing in Fortnite as well. If the wall's coming in, you move a little, a little bit away from the wall, and then as they're coming, they'll either be just trying to get out of that storm. They won't focus on anyone who's just outside, and then you just start laying into them. They only have two ways to go. They can either run back into the storm and die, or they can try and take you. But if they're trying to take you, they've already got half their health anyway. You know what I mean?
Till they bring like a PUBG type game to PlayStation.
Oh, dude, I actually wouldn't mind playing PUBG on PS4. If it came to PS4, I'd download it. I would play that over Fortnite.
Yeah.
But we don't have PUBG, so Fortnite's what I have to play.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. If you know how, like in PUBG and stuff, you can get the different outfits, you get the different gear. You get the modifications for your weapons, the scopes, this and that and the other. Well, recon, like the story mode recon, you have to do that. You have to go around the map and find different parts, like different triggers, silencers, underbarrels, different size magazines, different types of scopes, different types of barrels. I mean, there's just so much. And then you can turn around and custom paint each piece. You know what I'm saying? And then your gear, there's like 30 different backpacks with each backpack has 40 different types of colors and patterns you can put on it. I mean, right down to tattoos on your arms. I mean, it's just ridiculous, the stuff that you can do with it. which there's a ton of customization is what I'm saying, and I love that. I love to be able to make my character my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as we're like Fortnite, unless you buy a skin, you're basically stuck with, you know,
what you got.
with what you get. You know, even the guns and stuff, and it's just, I mean, like you said, it's to each their own. If they had something that was a little more, I guess, real, I think I like more of the realistic thing to it.
Yeah.
You know,
because I think that's what gives that game the feel that its main demographic is younger
Children.
folk, is because of the way the game looks and how even people die. Like there's absolutely no blood whatsoever. It's almost like a cartoon fight that you would see when you're watching a cartoon, like Looney Tunes. Like someone will
like
take
Wile E.
massive
Coyote.
he'd take massive amounts of damage, but you know there'd be no blood, no gore, and he'd just brush it off. It's almost the same when it comes to that game as well. Like when you're shooting people, they get like comic book. You know how you have those bam whack sound effect things. It's almost like they have those same effects when they're getting hit by the bullets and by the pickaxe, because it's like a pop and then bright numbers come up rather than seeing blood and stuff like that.
Yeah, and see, it's not the graphics for me. The only graphics that I have a problem with whatsoever is the
Lead the way.
cell shading games, and that's just
no
because
idea
it
what
messes. Borderlands.
Oh, you know, it's like almost a comic book type fucking.
Yeah, the cell shading, it messes with my optic nerve, which then triggers my seizures, and so I can't play those.
I would never like the look of those. They just look weird.
Yeah, it's almost like it's out of focus.
Yeah.
Which was sad too, because the like the Walking Dead series.
Yeah, I didn't like
I
it
forget
just 'cause the way it
you know,
looked.
where you pick the choices. You pick the choices.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The actions. It's like it's like reading a comic book. You know, a story choice comic book, and I can't play them because it affects my eyes. Now the one with Daryl and his brother, that one was pretty fun. Daryl and Merle, that was pretty cool.
Yep.
But there's like I said, you'll notice different once you guys actually get recon, right? Because you guys are right next to each other, you can actually
screen watch.
You know, you can share play it, and then I can join you, or you know, you could both get a copy. But
I would most likely just get a digital copy. That way, if one of us buys it, the other one gets it for free.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's really fun being able to run together, and I mean being able to just like go into any building, you know, for the most part, and like say you could get up on the roof as a sniper, and then the two of us could, you know, go in different directions and go through buildings and, you know, distractions and just all kinds of crap. And I mean, it's really cool, you know. And I love those, especially like I said, you know, there's maps like one of the maps, or a lot of the maps, you're in the woods.
I'm right behind you.
Actually,
Right?
I'm gonna stop
like,
the stream. Sorry, bro. I'm gonna pop the stream off right now because I forgot we got stuck into a conversation. But I'm gonna jump off the stream. I'll stay in the party with you, and I'm gonna go eat. So I'll catch y'all in the stream when I jump.